That's what makes the covenant of Abraham prophetic. Now, when we deal with prophetic timeline, time is speed. Line is you. And prophetic is what God's will is, spoken through human flesh. To be prophetic is to take God's idea, God's will, God's purposes, and bring it down and be delivered by human beings. So whatever God's intention towards your family is coming to you prophetic. I was not there. I was not there when Jesus died. I was not there when Abraham lived, when everything took place. But through the mouths of prophets, through the human beings, people like you and I who received the Holy Spirit were able to hear it or see it or get it. Now they have sent it to me. I'm reading a letter that was written 7,000 years ago, and it's written to Robert Kayanja. I was not there, but because I am a believer, I become the whosoever. That's why your being here is a prophecy coming to pass. Whatever God wanted to do to a human being, you are the one to have it in Jesus' mighty name. Now sit down, I need to go quickly. So Abraham moved, God was speaking to him physically. He talked to him physically. He visited him physically. So Abraham can only pass what he has prophetically to us. That's what the Bible says. The spirit of prophecy is the testimony of Jesus. The spirit of prophecy is the testimony of Jesus. You and I now, we are living in the spirit of prophecy. As I've already told you, in 1961, a lady called Dauda was there. She prophesied this church that it's a place of revival and it shall be built. She saw it. She saw it in 61. I was not born. I wanted to follow me this. People of God, you ask yourself, why are we here? Of all churches, why are we here? If somebody came and they were baptizing people at Kabaka's Lake, there. Now follow this. That is 1961. 1961. I was not yet born. And I was born in a wrong line. I don't call it wrong, but I was born in a different line. Not wrong, but different line. I was Anglican. So I was not born in Pentecostals. They were baptizing Pentecostals there. T.L. Osborne, Dauda, Full Gospel, Elim Church, Redeemed Church, every church that started Pentecostal about the Holy Spirit was baptizing there. And God has a sense of humor, because the man who dug that lake was Kabaka Mwanga in 1848. He dug that lake after killing the Christians and burning them. Now God calls him to dig a lake on which Christian will be baptized. God has it.
You're about to possess the things of whoever has been bewitching you.
So follow this. This is powerful. So now the lady came and prophesied. I see a cathedral with shimmering curtains which are synonymous with glass. So she saw it. Me, I'm born in Anglican line. So there was no way I'm going to hear what they're talking about. And by the way, I was born a year after. So the Spirit of the Lord came to me and He tells me what I should do. And the Spirit brought me to Kabusu. Child of God, right now, you are not in the place of your destiny. You are on the periphery of the prophecy. But it's about to happen this year. You are about to... The person next to you, I have a feeling I am closer than I have ever been.
Those of you standing,
tell the person next to you, say, I have a feeling I am seriously closer to what I'm supposed to be. Hello? Hello? Anybody here feeling closer? So we come to Kabusu. In 1984, I come over there in the mango tree to pray. And guess what happened? 3 days, I see the church rising from the ground. From the ground. And I said, wow. So I wrote it down. The land is available, but it's water, covered with water. Child of God, many people wanted us to leave this place. This is water. Let's go to Natete. Old Muzei Mukwano wanted to build us a church there for free. In Natete, 2 acres. Build a church for free so that we give him this land. I was overseas. When I came back, and the committee we had, 500 of them, they presented it to me. I said no. I don't know why I said no. Because we were in Chiwempe. Someone is willing to build a church, that's an answer to prayer. When I saw no, 500 left. And those were members who were rich, who were able to help us. They left us. God gave us the money, we borrowed it, we possessed the land. Within a year, the water left. That is 1984. T.L. Osborne comes in 1985. 1985. How I connected with him, I don't even know. It was through an umbrella. I've told you the story. I don't have to go through the story. Child of God, when you start getting closer in the periphery of miracles, God is going to make a way to connect to you to where you're supposed to go. Because seriously, what happened in Genesis, God talks about a river, which is River Nile, parted into 4 tributaries or deltas, 4 riverheads. It is one river, but it comes into 4. What does that mean? One river takes one course, but when it becomes 4, it's about territory. It's about possessing the land. It's about possessing the land. Now, what distributed itself into one river, into 2 streams that came in 1961? Now there are so many streams. It is because of that God wanted to take over this land. But later on, they all merged here. And the great move of God began to happen. Now watch this. I met T.L. Osborne, who was here in 1961 at Nakawa. But he baptized people here. Now I connect with him. That is one stream. I got the Osborne anointing. I was already performing miracles. I mean, God was working miracles in my life. I was holding crusades. By 83, I traveled 20 countries. I was in the Philippines. I was in the US. I was in the UK, Channel Island. I was in Nairobi. I was in Kenya. I was all over the place. So why did I have to meet him? Because he's the vessel, he's the body, he's the container God sent to start Pentecostal movement in this country. And so was Miss Dauda.
Ne mukyala Dawuda naye bwe yali.
Are you hearing what I'm talking about?
Muwulira bye mbagamba.